So it's Tuesday morning, and Tuesday is when I usually do the backstory for the episode that I'm going to post tomorrow. And that is episode 21, and it is an interview that I did with a gentleman named Junior Leto, and it was a really fun conversation. So to give you a little bit of information, I have put up 2 interviews on my YouTube channel. One was Michael Pofsky and one was Andrew Mason. Well, Andrew produces this magazine highlighting underground hip hop artists in the 805, so pretty much in Ventura County. And he had a magazine release party for it that he invited us to. And that was back in January. And there were a lot of amazing people there. It was a really neat experience. I didn't even know local things like that went on. And there was such a nice, big hip hop scene around in Ventura. So I wanted to just kind of learn about people. I was roaming around, introducing myself to people, kind of asking them if they wanted to talk. I was interested in their story. There's a few people we met there that I interviewed, one of which is Junior's episode that goes up again tomorrow on the YouTube channel, I Want to Know Your Story. I do these interviews because I'm so interested in people's stories, and there's always a backstory, right? Which is why I do these backstories the day before I put the interview up. Junior was sitting in a hallway. I needed to use the restroom, and you had to go down this long hallway and then down this other long hallway to find the line to the restroom. And he was sitting there with 2 of his friends, which I now know are colleagues for the podcast that they do. And they highlight new artists that are up and coming musical talent. They give them a platform to share their stories and share their music and kind of what's behind their music. I checked out Junior's music actually in putting everything together for his interview to air tomorrow, and it's quite good. You should check it out. Junior Leto, I found it on Spotify. But anyways, I was on my way back from the restroom, and I just introduced myself to him and his crew that were sitting there talking, and asked them if they'd be interested in sitting down and having a conversation on camera sometime. And Junior's the first one that we were able to sit down with, and then all of the social distancing took place, and we haven't really been able to sit down with many people since then. And at least we have a few that we had taped before, so I'm able to show you those as we move forward in quarantine land. But tomorrow is Junior's interview. I think you'll find it really interesting. He even tells you, I'm listening to his story, and I think my eyes were this big and my jaw was on the floor. So definitely tune in tomorrow and find out how Junior made it from Mississippi to LA and how it seems to have changed his life in an amazing way. His spirit and drive and energy were definitely inspiring to me. He's been really great ever since we sat down. He really likes the mission of the show, and I really think it's cool what he's doing. So we kind of try and share ideas and ways to share our platforms with the world and people that we know. So thank him for that, and enriching my life just by hearing his story. So enjoy tomorrow and have a great day today.